Subscribe to the Dana Show podcast on YouTube, Apple, or wherever you get your podcast.
This is the Dana Show. My name is Craig Collins, filling in. Thrilled to be with you. A bunch of stuff out there to talk about. Fernando Mendoza was the number one draft pick in the NFL draft last week at IU. He goes to the Las Vegas Raiders, and he's already donating some of his money to charity. This is a great story. $500,000, National MS Society. Mendoza said he wants to help try to speed up a world where we're free, multiple sclerosis. Certainly someone who I think is going to be not only very good in the world of the National Football League, but also a valuable face of an organization, face of league potentially because of the feel-good story that often surround him. Not trying to get too far ahead of it. The man needs to prove himself on a football field because he's talented to the degree that he looked like he was in college in order to have an impact. But I thought that was a cool story that's already coming out of the NFL draft. Also, in the world of the NBA, I thought this was interesting. Victor Wembanyama is one of the best players easily in the National Basketball Association. He's very important to the Spurs. He's someone that helped them win and take a commanding 3-1 lead in their playoff series that they're playing. None of that really matters, though, for the sake of this conversation. If you don't know anything about the NBA, if you're not paying attention anymore, I don't blame you, pretty woke organization, but he got a concussion for falling onto the floor in a bad way. You don't see that a lot in the NBA, the version of an injury he had. He was talking about how the Spurs did a great job of caring for him, how doctors told him when he was ready to play, and he stopped just short of saying what the problem was, although it sounds very much like the NBA got involved and tried to prevent him from being on a court somewhere. Here's what I think is really interesting about this, though. During the press conference where he's asked a question by media about this, his microphone cuts off because the NBA is like, shut up, don't talk about this. I thought that was pretty interesting. Here, I want to play some of that audio.
I won't get into the details. I don't want it to become a distraction. Ask me again after the end of the season. But
think about it, sir.
All the doctors, especially on the Spurs, but the doctors on their own, they were great. They took great care of me. But the way the situation was handled was very disappointing. You know, not on the Spurs again.
Who was that? Tell us, Victor. And then his microphone cut off, and you can't hear anything he's saying. His mouth is moving. He's looking at the press. He's saying words. I am not talking over actual. And then look, it cuts out. That was a cutout to where they're going to go somewhere else. How strange at the NBA press conference where Victor Wembanyama is probably going to say he's not so happy with the league that they go ahead and cut and move to other things. This is the same league that is so woke now that it's lost a bunch of fans who grew up, people like me, 40 years old, grew up during Michael Jordan's heyday, when you wind up being probably so interested in the NBA that it's your favorite sport to watch. And now in a society where you have these crazy political messages written on the floor of courts during certain times or just in general, you're like, how do I watch this and forget about the political discourse that exists in our society and just enjoy, like, how do I escape, which is what sports is supposed to be.
Wallace Construction is a family-owned business with 45 years experience in asphalt, concrete, and seal coating. At Wallace Construction, our wide variety of experience and top-notch customer service have helped us build a strong reputation in central Indiana. But we don't rest on that reputation. We build it, one job at a time. If you have an upcoming project, call us at 317-422-5356. That's Wallace Construction, 317-422-5356.
Mitchell Store in Indianapolis offers exciting programs in cosmetology, nails, and aesthetics. We're fully accredited, accept FAFSA, and are proud to be Indiana's largest cosmetology school. To learn more, call 317-885-0348 or visit indianapolis.paulmitchell.edu. That's 317-885-0348 or indianapolis.paulmitchell.edu.
This is Tom Carmichael, CEO of Solti and its most enthusiastic customer. Solti is a heart-healthy, super-enriched supplement from green tea that has great cardiovascular benefits. When I started taking Solti's active ingredient 22 years ago, my blood cholesterol was 130. And use the code TOM to save 50% on your initial shipment at Solti.com. When it's time to umbrella home, trust Thomas Homes, a family-owned business for 3 generations. We specialize in personalized, high-quality headstones at prices that fit your budget. From design to installation, we make the process easy, compassionate, and stress-free. Call 317-244-6525